Hey guys, what's up? It's Andrew Osentowski. I'm giving you my early prediction for Rose Namajunas against Zhang II. It's taking place UFC 268 Usman versus Covington 2, November 6, 2021 in New York City, New York. Um, it might move from New York just based off the whole COVID thing. It might move to Vegas or Fight Island or something, but right now it's still showing New York. And I'm giving you my early prediction for this fight. Um, let's jump into the odds real quick. Currently, Rose sits minus 130 on 5 dimes, minus 115 on BetOnline, plus 100 return on 5 dimes for Zhang, minus 105 return on Zhang on BetOnline. So it opened pick up minus 110, minus 110 apiece. 5 dimes did open Rose minus 130, and I do believe that's I do believe this is a favorite or pass situation here, man. Weili Zhang absolutely got destroyed by Rose Namajunas in their first fight by a head kick, and when it's all said and done, guys, I think Rose might actually go down as one of the best, as the best strawweight champ of all times, man. I used to think it was, Joanna, but she, even she lost both fights to Rose, man. But Joanna Jędrzejczyk, she went on a hell of a run too, man. From 2015, from when she won the belt to 2017, and I thought, hey man, how was anybody gonna top Joanna? And then Rose did, man. Rose topped her, at that Madison Square Garden, November 2017. Beat her as a huge underdog. Made Joanna tap out due to strikes. Could have been a choke. I don't know. But I just, Joanna definitely did look like she tapped. And then Rose beat her in the rematch a few months later in April of 2018. And, Joanna, she has fought back. She has, picked up some wins. But, she lost her last fight to Zhang. I want to say, UFC 248. And, she still believes that she should be next in line for a title shot, which is absolutely ludicrous because, Zhang went on to defend against, or went on to lose against Rose. Carla Esparza's in the running. And the UFC's actually doing Zhang, a favor, in all honesty, by even giving her the rematch against Rose, which I think is kind of bullshit because Zhang wasn't even competitive in the first fight. It ended in the first round. But it could serve two purposes, right? It could serve the purpose of, hey, the UFC wants a Chinese strawweight champion, and Zhang would fit that role, obviously. Or, hey, this just gives further title credibility to Rose. And I believe that's what's going to happen here, man. Rose, like I said, let's look at Rose's record. 29 years old, 65-inch reach, 5'5", 2-fight win streak, beat Zhang, beat Andrade. That was her second win over Andrade. No, that was her first win over Andrade. She lost the title at UFC 237, man, and that was something, man. I did have Rose as an underdog in that fight. Rose completely took the first round, and then Andrade dumped her on her head in the second. Beat Joanna twice. Nice win over Michelle Waterson when people thought Michelle Waterson would be next in line. Did lose to Karolina Kowalkiewicz when Karolina was still something back in 2016. I did have Kowalkiewicz in that fight picked for an underdog, but Rose has just been on a tear, man. She is a legit fighter. As long as her head is in the game, as long as she wants to train and she's mentally focused, she's the most well-rounded girl, man. I think she's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, excellent on the ground, lethal striking, long limbs. This girl has it all, man. And she's been doing this a long time, and she's still only 29 years old. I want to say she's been in the UFC since 2014 at least. So, yeah, 2014 she was on The Ultimate Fighter. So yeah, she's been in it a while, man, and she's trendy, man. She's edgy. She's not afraid to be herself. She's got a short haircut. Had issues with her personal life, whatnot, and You know, sometimes she doesn't want to fight, whatever. But hey, man, Rose is a great champion, man, and she might go down. And look who she's got on her. Look who she's got on her record: Zhang, Andrade, Jacek twice, Waterson. Those are all good names, man. All good names they have on your record, man. And if she can add Zhang a second time, man, I think this just further legits herself as the greatest female strawweight champion of all time. So in the return, we have Zhang. She's at a 2-inch reach disadvantage here. She's got a 63-inch reach. She's 32, so she's 3 years older, 5'4", so an inch shorter as well. Lost to Rose by head kick, 1 minute and 18 seconds in a round 1. Beat Joanna, beat Andrade, beat Torres. Like I said, I was on Andrade, I was on Wiley against Andrade as a plus 140 dog in August of 2019. That was a beautiful knockout in the first round. Absolute blitz. You know, great wins over Torres, Aguilar, Taylor. You know, all great wins, man. So those are all great wins. And like I said, she did suffer her first UFC loss by losing a roll. So hey, she might come back more mature. But man, I have a hard time thinking Wiley Zhang isn't gonna be kind of emotional coming to this fight, man, trying to think what Rose is gonna bring to her. And I think Rose can just sit back patiently and just, you know, pick up a decision win, or, you know, hey man, let Wiley come to her, let Wiley blitz in and just finish her again, man. And I mean, this fight opens a pick. I'm on Bet Online, man. I think the value's on Rose here, man. I think Rose is being completely disrespected as a favorite here. And I think the odds on Rose should be closer to 2-1 in my opinion. And obviously, if it ever did get up to a line value like that, I would probably take a shot on Wiley for sure, man, because I do think that would be completely disrespectful to Wiley. But I do think there is serious value on Rose at these odds, man. And like I said, I don't like laying favorite price, but you know, I couldn't touch Wiley in the spot like this at plus 100 or minus 105 odds. I mean, it's just, there's no value there. You know, I think the value's all on Rose at these odds, man. If you can, you know, like I said, she is the female strawweight champ, and man, I just feel like she's being disrespected at the betting lines, like she typically always is. She's typically totally disrespected. Even when she was a favorite, like I said, or even when she was champ, she was disrespected against Joanna. She actually closes the underdog to Joanna in their second fight. She closed as an underdog in her championship fight to Andrade, which she did lose, but did look good in. So like I said, this is another case where I just feel like Rose is being completely disrespected, man. Minus 130, I think she should be a minus 200 favorite against Wiley, man. Rose just has more tools to win. So this is my early prediction for the fight, guys. I do believe Namajunas wins. I'm gonna say by decision here. I mean, I think Wiley's best chance to win is just, you know, volume, decision. Needs to fight smart, man. You know, needs to fight smart. Don't blitz Rose. You know, just fight Rose from the outside, man. You know, maybe hit takedowns if you can before, you know, round ends. Stuff like that, but she needs to stay out of Rose's, you know, wheel kick or head kick, and you know, doesn't want to be eating Rose's jab either. But I mean, she just, you know, Wiley needs to chop down the legs, you know, take the lead leg off Rose, calf kicks, you know, and just fight smart, man, fight conservative. You know, even though, you know, like I said, Joanna, in their second fight, they went to a decision. Yeah, Rose won I believe a unanimous decision, but it was 3-2 in rounds. So I think I could see that's how this fight goes too. You know, or Rose could completely, you know, do I think Rose is gonna completely starch her again like the first fight? No, I think Zhang will change up tactics, as will Rose, but I still favor Rose. Like I said, no doubt about it. You know, so my pick will be Rose Namajunas by decision here. As of right now, this is my early prediction.